especially. Okay. Yeah, so if you'd like to just take a moment just to feel where you are and come into this space. And we're going to take a moment just to open sacred space. So you can do this in whichever way you wish. I'm going to utilize some words if you'd like to be with me when I say those words. I say aho, but then to mean welcome, but you can say welcome in your head or out loud. Or yeah, whichever word that you like to use. Many people use different words. So I'm bringing my awareness to the south, asking the wisdom of south to hold us in sacred space. That wisdom that's represented by the serpent, the salamander, the newt, that teach us that we can shed our skin and start anew, to walk softly on the earth. May this wisdom be with us and hold us in sacred space. Aho.
Aho.
The wind's the west. Those energies represented by the jaguar, the puma, the lynx, that teach us that we can let go what's ready to let go, to feed the earth, to mulch the earth, to be who we came here to be, ourselves. May that wisdom be with us. Aho.
Aho.
And the north, there's energies represented by the hummingbird, the butterfly, the bumblebee, and the great dragon, that teach us that we're all walking those myths and legends. We're all epic adventurers, finding the treasures in life. We can follow that bliss and share that bliss with our communities. May this wisdom be with us and hold us in sacred space. Aho.
Aho.
The winds of the east, with those energies represented by eagle, buzzard, kite, that share with us the learning of flight, that we can see our world from new perspectives, that we can fly to the places we now dare to dream of and bring back that vision, that dreams to share with the land and beautiful land. May you also hold us in this sacred space, share this experience as you share this space with us. May this wisdom be with us and help hold us in sacred space. Aho.
Aho.
The beautiful earth that holds us so beautiful, and all that live upon and work with the earth, the sacred elements, Tanyad fire, Aweni the air, Brigid the water, Tia the land, sacred animals, the sacred plants, the trees, the mountains, and those wisdom keepers that step outside of time and share with us this wisdom as others may share with ours. May your wisdom be with us. Aho.
Aho.
The beautiful sun, moon, or the planets, the stars, the constellations, may they overlight our space, hold us in that sacred space with that cloak of protection and that connection that we have to those wisdoms of infinity. May this wisdom be with us and help hold us in sacred space. Aho.
Aho.
What to me is the heart that represents to me and connects with me to all the energies that people call source energies, creating energies, known by so many names to so many people and felt by so many. May we all feel that connection that we all have with this source energy, creating energy. May this wisdom be with us and hold us in sacred space. Aho.
Aho.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. So feeling yourself held in that sacred space. It's lovely to be held in a sacred space, especially when we do a drum journey. Remembering too that as we do the drum journey, you may follow my words or you may follow the drum or both. And it's completely okay to allow that drum to take you where it's beneficial for you to go, to zone in and out of my words as appropriate for you. And the main thing is that you come back with us. That's all. So in that sacred space, knowing you're held in that sacred space, it's lovely as well to open up your personal sacred space. Sometimes I call that the meditation space or the Viracocha. It's just dipping about a foot above your head and opening up a space around you. So you can just take a moment just to feel yourself held in that overall sacred space. And also in that meditation bubble. A meditation space. And just feeling how it feels to be held in this space and allowing yourself to become comfortable, ready for the journey. And when we journey, the aim is to journey with our body, with ourselves, to go within as well as without. So it's really lovely before we start to prepare for our journey by connecting with ourselves, to center ourselves. And to center yourself, you may like to take a moment just to connect with the breath. Maybe beginning with the breath at the end of the nose. That's so tangible, so clear. That we can feel the temperature change as we breathe in compared to how we breathe out. You can feel the texture of the air. We can also hear the sound and the rhythm of our breath in each moment. Extending that awareness, if you will, so you can feel how the breath comes in through the nose, the chest, into the belly and back. The outside world connecting with the inside world as it comes in through the air passages into the lungs. That belly expanding, helping the diaphragm expand, and back. And it's lovely just to stay with this exercise, but as it's a preparatory exercise for the drum journey, I'm going to invite you to extend that awareness so you're breathing with the whole body. Imagine, visualize, sense that breath moving through the whole body. And the whole body back to the head. Seeing if you can involve the whole body in that respiration. Allowing anything to be let go in this moment to be let go. And bringing in what you wish to bring in as you come into your center with this breath. So aware of my center, aware of my breath, I breathe in. Aware of my center, aware of my breath, I breathe out. So with that connection to yourself, if you feel that connection to yourself, noticing any images or colors or feelings, however the experience is for you. Taking a little moment just to connect with the earth. It is lovely to do each day, just to remind ourselves of that connection that we have to the earth. Whether it's the surface layers, the land mass, whether it goes deeper down to the bedrock, to the mantle, to the core. Breathing with that awareness of our connection to the earth. And feeling how that awareness of the connection can flow from deep within the earth, even as far as the earth's core, all the way up through the body, all the way up to the head. And from the head we can send our awareness, if we choose, up to the sun. Just remembering the support that we have for the sun, that connection here. It's to some even beyond the sun, that place of pure potential. The connection to the source energy, known by so many names that we all have. Breathing with that awareness, if you choose, of all this support as well, and feeling that awareness flow down, all the way down through the body, all the way down towards that core of the earth. Knowing that you're held in this space so safely, with the earth, the sun, that pure potential, and with that breath. Maybe feeling how that breath feels now in this moment, as we remember that support. As we feel that breath bringing us into our center. As we breathe in, as we breathe out. As we connect with the breath, as we feel the breath, setting your intention if you choose to connect with the wisdom of Gemini today, and that wisdom of Mars at this time. As you connect with the breath and with this intention, I invite you to find yourself in a place in nature. Maybe it's a place new to you. Maybe you know it well. If you're more visual, maybe you see clearly. Maybe it's more vague. Maybe it's more colours or glimpses. If you're more kinesthetic, maybe it's more of a feeling, how you feel in this space, in this place in nature. Or maybe a combination of these or other senses, other noticings. And allowing yourself, if you choose, to explore this space with the intention to find an opening. And this is an opening to another place in nature where there is the world tree, a tree that can hold us in our journey. So when you find that opening, coming towards that opening and asking, may I step through this opening? Is there anything I need to do before I step through? Is there anything I need to do before I step through? If you feel a yes, you can ask, what shall I do before I step through? And allowing yourself to do that if you choose. And then when you're ready, if you'd like to step through that opening, it's that place in nature where there is the world tree. If you're more kinesthetic, you may get a feeling, a deep sense of awe, or a feeling of homeliness, safety. If you're more visual, you may notice its magnificence. You may notice when you look up, it goes so high, you can even see how high it goes. Noticing how this is for you in this moment. And when you're ready with that permission, you can move towards that world tree. So close, maybe you get a sense of the bark. And at the world tree, you can say, I'm here to meet with the wisdom of Mars, of Gemini, to learn what's beneficial to learn. May I journey with you. If you feel a safely to the top of the tree. Noticing the way up for you. For some people there may be steps, a lift, so many ways. If you ask, how shall I come up the tree in this moment? And when you're ready, coming up the tree now, up and up, up and up, all the way up, all the way up to the top of the tree. All the way up, higher and higher. Till you come to a place, a safe space at the top of the tree. And at this place, if you'd like to call on a guide here, a guide of this upper world. Say, is there a guide here to assist me? Maybe they're already here. Noticing how that guide appears to you. They may be an inner aspect of yourself. They may be a colour. They may appear in different ways. An animal, human form, so many ways. Noticing how they appear, or if you're more kinesthetic, how they feel to you. And you can ask them, asking any question 3 times if you ever wish for more clarity. Are you my guide here? And you can ask, who are you to me? What shall I call you here? And sometimes they have a name for you here. You can ask, what do you call me here? And you can ask them, will you guide me to that place where I can connect with Mars and Gemini? And if you feel a yes, allowing that guide to guide you further and further into this place. Further and further into this place. Noticing any landmarks you go past. Or maybe you go straight there. You find yourself in a place, in an opening, where you can look out at the stars and the planets, and taking a moment just to simply observe in this place. Taking a moment to observe that beauty of the moon. Maybe noticing that beauty of Mars. It's right by the moon in this moment. As you observe Mars, taking a moment to breathe with that awareness of Mars, if you choose. And asking Mars, may I connect with you in this moment? And if you feel a yes, I'm going to invite you now to imagine, visualize, sense a cord coming from your belly in this place, reaching out, As you connect in, as you breathe with that awareness, taking a moment just to feel how that feels. And you can ask, are you the wisdom of Mars here? Just noticing what you notice when you ask these questions. Whether it's images, words, an inkling, a feeling, a sense. You can ask Mars, what do you mean to me in this moment? You can ask Mars, what can I do for you in this moment? If there's anything I could do for you, what could it be? If Mars could answer, you could, you can. And you ask, what can I do for you? Allowing yourself to do that if you choose. Remember, you can negotiate anytime, but if you choose, allowing yourself to do that, or maybe setting the intention to do that in the future. To ask, and how can I work with you? How can I work with your wisdom, your gifts? May I work with these wisdom gifts? Asking, if I could give a gift in this moment, what would it be? And giving that gift if you choose. Noticing what you notice. Maybe there's even a gift for you of learning, of feeling. If there is, bringing that gift back to you. And thanking that Mars wisdom now, allowing that cord back now from that center of Mars, coming all the way back, back to the belly, thanking that wisdom of Mars. With that learning, with that wisdom, we're going to turn now and see if we can find that wisdom of Gemini, that constellation of Gemini in the stars. Taking a moment to be aware of that constellation. As you breathe with that awareness, asking here too, may I connect connect with you in this moment. And if you feel a yes, allowing that chord now to come from your belly and connecting with Gemini wisdom, that constellation of Gemini, to the center of you, to the center of Gemini, and noticing, imagining that chord of light coming from your belly all the way to that center of Gemini, opening up like a pathway. And maybe asking, may I journey to you to connect with you in this moment? If you feel a yes, maybe asking, is there anything I need to do before I journey? And if so, allowing yourself to do that. You might like to reinvigorate your meditation space, a protective bubble. You might like to come into your center again. And then when you're ready, you and the guide can journey up now, all the way up that chord of light, all the way up that pathway, all the way up, further and further, closer and closer to that center of Gemini. Closer and closer to that center of Gemini. All the way until you feel yourself held in that constellation of Gemini in this moment. And in this moment, I invite you to greet all the stars, each star in that constellation. Allowing that guide to guide you, to greet each star. Maybe letting them know your name. Letting them know, I'm here to learn with you in this moment. If you're happy to share with me this wisdom that you wish to share. And in this space, you may notice a being, a feeling, a colour, a shape coming towards you that represents altogether that wisdom of Gemini. Noticing them come towards you, and you can come towards them. And you can ask them, are you the wisdom of Gemini here? Remembering you can ask any question, 3 times for clarity. You can ask them any questions you wish. You might like to ask them, Gemini wisdom, what do you mean to me in this moment? Letting any preconceived ideas go and being in this moment, asking this wisdom, what do you mean to me? That Gemini wisdom could answer, in this moment, to you I mean. This wisdom, is there anything I can do for you in this moment? What can I do for you? If Gemini wisdom could answer, what might it say? Or what do you notice as you ask that question? What can I do for you? That Gemini wisdom answers, you can giving yourself some moments, if you choose, to ask any questions that you wish to ask, or simply be in this space. Of that support, that connection, that wisdom of Gemini. Is there a gift that I can give? If there is a yes, maybe asking, what is that gift? And what does this gift mean in this moment? Asking, is it beneficial to give this gift? Is it beneficial for me, those around me? Is it beneficial for this Gemini wisdom? And if you feel giving that gift, if you choose. Maybe there's a gift for you here. You could ask, is there a gift? Is there a healing piece here? And if so, what's this healing piece? How can I work with this healing piece in this moment? Allowing that healing piece maybe to clear or rejuvenate, whatever feels good in this moment. What's the healing piece here? What are you shown? Maybe asking, is there a symbol or an image to represent this gift of a healing piece? Noticing if there's a symbol or an image or a feeling. So maybe asking, what does this mean to me? Is it beneficial to work with this? Gemini Wisdom. Gemini Wisdom, how can I work with this healing piece? How can I work with this gift? Giving gratitude if you choose this gift, maybe taking a moment to work with this gift. But when you're ready, thanking this Gemini Wisdom, know you can come back and connect anytime through meditation, through simply looking out into the night sky, or simply even the daytime, even bringing that awareness to that Gemini constellation, that Gemini wisdom. Noticing how this resonates within you. And thanking this wisdom, turning around and thanking the stars, this constellation, and turning back to the guide. Allowing the guide to come with you now, back down that pathway, that cord of light, all the way back, all the way back, all the way back to that place where you looked out at the stars, the moon and Mars. Finding yourself safely on that platform, that space, and bringing back that cord of light to you. Taking one moment, if you choose, to look out at this place before turning back to the guide and allowing the guide to guide you all the way back to the tree, maybe past the same landmarks, maybe going straight back to that platform, that space at the top of the tree where you met that guide. And turning to the guide, thanking the guide for the journey. Asking the guide, is there a gift I can give you to say thank you? If there's a yes, maybe asking, what gift can I give? And giving that gift if you choose. Remembering any gift that you give in this place can help grow that in you too. And then when you're ready, finding the way down the tree now. Maybe asking, what's the way down for me? Maybe it's the same as before. Maybe it's different, but finding that way down. And coming down now, allowing yourself to be carried down or moving down, all the way down. Giving yourself permission to come all the way down now. All the way down. All the way down to that soft earth at the base of the tree. Feeling that connection to that soft, warm, welcoming earth. And then when you're ready, stepping out that tree, turning and thanking the tree for the journey. Again, giving a gift if you choose. Asking, is there a gift that I can give you to say thank you for holding me on the journey? And if so, what gift can I give? Remembering that any gift you give in this place also helps grow that quality in you. And then when you're ready, turning and finding that opening where you came in. Maybe taking a moment just to ask, is there anything I need to do before I step through this way? Allowing yourself to do that if you choose. Leaving behind anything to be left behind, bringing with you maybe perhaps that healing piece, healing pieces. And then coming and stepping through that opening to that place in nature where you began. in that place where you began. Taking a moment to come back to the breath. Come back to that body. Feeling the breath move around that body. That connection, that support of the earth, all the way to the earth's core. That support of the sun, that pure potential. How that flows all the way to the core of the earth. Feeling that, how that feels. If there was a healing piece or gift or gifts that you wish to bring in, you can reach out and bring this in. Feeling it as you bring it into the body and where it feels good for you. Maybe bring into some words how that feels. In this moment, I feel. And bring any other words you wish to bring. So completing these sentences if you choose, if it feels good for you. In this moment, I. In this moment, I am. In this moment, I can. In this moment, I have. In this moment, I feel. And taking a moment now just to bring back that meditation space, like dipping under a cloak around you, bringing it up to about a foot above your head and in to the heart and to the belly. Feeling those centers of the heart and the belly that move with the breath as we breathe in, as we breathe out. Maybe informing those centers with the words, in this moment, I. In this moment, I am. In this moment, I have. In this moment, I feel. And taking a moment to reflect if you choose. If you wish to write anything down, it's a lovely time to do so. I'll give you a few moments to write anything down you wish to remember. Beautiful. I'm just going to thank Sacred Space. Again, you can do this in your own way. I recommend afterwards, if you've got more time, to write anything else down that you wish to write down. To take your time, but at least if you've got a few notes now, that'd be lovely. So with that intention, sending that awareness out to the south, those energies that are represented by the serpent, salamander and newt, that represent our ability to shed the past and step into the new, co-creating softly with the earth. Those beautiful wisdom, may they be the peace, home.
Oh.
And winds the west, those energies represented by the jaguar, the puma, the lynx, those who represent our ability to let go, what's ready to let go, so we can bring in more and more of who we are and who we came here to be, ourselves. May this wisdom be with peace. Aho.
Aho.
And the energies of the north, represented by so many by hummingbird, butterfly, bumblebee, and great dragon energies. And the butterfly, yes, that represent our ability to follow the bliss in life, to find that nectar and to grow and co-create with that nectar in life, to bring back those treasures, to share with our communities. May this wisdom be with peace. Aho.
Aho.
And thanking the wisdom of the east, represented by many by the eagle, the buzzard, the kite, that represent our gift of flight, to see our world from new perspectives. So we can fly to those places that we dream of, to bring back that visions, those dreams that we wish to co-create, to share with the land, and beautiful lands here. Thank you for sharing this space with us. May you be with peace. Aho.
Aho.
And the beautiful earth, and all those that live among and work with us, from the sacred plants, the other sacred animals, sacred elements, Tanyad fire, the wind of the air, brig of the water, to the land, and all the wisdom keepers that step outside of time, share us their wisdom as others may share with ours. From deepest honouring of all come before us and all come after us, the world's children, the world's children's children. May you be with peace. Aho.
Aho.
The sun, the moon, the planets, the universal sky, all the constellations, thank you for overlighting our space. Hold us in that sacred space for your cloak of protection and sharing that wisdom of infinities. May we continue to shine like stars and shine as beauty constellations with all that wisdom. May you be with peace. Aho.
Aho.
And beautiful source energies, creating energies, you are known by so many names. Thank you for that connection to you, just to me, our connection to ourselves and each other. May you be with peace. Aho.
Aho.
Oh, lovely.